Welcome back, people. I hope you all enjoyed our last video. If you haven't seen it yet, please do. In today's episode, we've got 15 scary ghost videos they tried to erase from the internet. Stay tuned till the end of the video. And if you don't want to miss any of our videos, then please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we have new content. Let's get started. Number 15. This video was posted from the Urbex Hill YouTube account. In this specific video, which was posted on his channel in April 2022, Chris makes the risky decision to explore some mysterious tunnels, which turned out to be more than just a cheap fall. Chris describes the upload with the following. Quote, "Today I investigated a secret tunnel and observed something unusual. I took on one of the most risky expeditions I have ever done over the course of one whole day. I crossed more than 10 miles in a convoluted and apparently endless tunnel system hidden deep within the forest. As I entered the portal, I noticed it was oddly quiet, and I started to have a strange sense that I was being watched while I continued to explore. So with that background information out of the way, let's get started." Chris is walking through the tunnels when he abruptly stops and looks to the right, and what he sees next causes his heart to race. From around the corner, two extremely swift creatures can be seen darting before finally slipping back into their hiding places. Amazingly, Chris didn't appear very worried by the two dreadful animals. If he had indeed seen them, the sound of water running beneath Chris's feet is all he can hear as he makes his way down a terrifying dark tunnel a few minutes later. At the end of the video, a new sound suddenly enters the scene. Chris thankfully is able to exit the tunnel unharmed a short while later. Number 14. The following video comes from the well-known YouTube channel Outdoors How Long, who traveled with his team to an abandoned family home in the village where a recently deceased older man lived, and it appears that his ghost can be seen inside the structure. So Zhao Long made the decision to investigate. However, as they entered, something horrific occurred.
如果是你，现在叠这张棉花圈，你换个手指头，对，关注中间这俩的，叠线叠线。我操！你发生了？啥掉了？啥事啊？啊！别动！我说这门关了。你来了吗，奶奶？爷爷？爆了！你把我气死吗？爷爷，请问你还在吗？哎，这闪，蜡烛在闪。地铁你还在吗？
While the YouTuber and his companion were attempting to converse with the thing present, we heard utensils begin to fall off on their own. Being inside the house made the visitor feel strange all of a sudden, but that was just the beginning. The fan, which is connected to nothing, suddenly went on while they were attempting to communicate with the ghost. They were frightened when the blood began to leak from the vessel, but what they witnessed next was truly terrifying.
快走！对不起！快把这个柜门关上！ 给门关上，关上，关上。 快走！
Following the bloody tragedy, we witness a mysterious, unsettling elderly person standing next to the closed door before they vanish into thin air. Number 13. This one is from Thiago Ferraceo's YouTube channel. This time, Layla and Thiago drove to a spooky place, but on the way they experienced a frightening encounter.
Thaís, é ela, não é?
Misericórdia, Thiago.
É?
É. Thiago, tá parado. Thiago, tá parado. Thiago, tá parado. Thiago. Thiago, me dá a lanterna, me dá a lanterna. Meu Deus.
They spot something odd about a dozen yards away as they travel along a dusty road. They both carefully scan the area when a woman in a white dress stands still for a brief period of time before disappearing without a trace. They then record something unsettling. They briefly separate, after which she encounters a mysterious shadow person.
Ei? Você tá aqui?
Alguém? Que Thaís? Que? Que foi? Que?
Ela tá ali, ela tá ali.
Ela tá ali? Você viu ela? Não, onde?
Thiago!
Which frightens her and causes her to flee in order to warn Thiago about the presence. Number 12. From the Mind to Seed TV YouTube channel comes this video. This time Casey and Colton, two ghost hunters, visited a solitary, foreboding mansion in the woods. The owner is certain that the child's ghost haunts her home. The team proceeded to check it out, and as they entered and started to look around, they became alarmed by what they saw.
Looking place. What the fuck? This looks like dog nose. You know how it drips down? You know what I'm talking about? Like when a dog like sticks their nose constantly?
That absolutely does not look like that. It looks like fingers.
They're on the inside. It's not on the outside. It's on the inside, I believe.
What?
The window initially had fingerprints left by a small children's fingertips, but that was just the beginning.
Bridge, we looked down and there was these single file, like, small footprints, definitely smaller than ours.
Here, wait, check this out. Hold on. I just want to do this for the viewer's sake. Here, look, this is the size of one of my footprints. That's an adult footprint. Those are tiny, huh?
Yeah. Small child shoes, something just like sprinted across the bridge.
So see the impression of the foot. Look at them, like they ran across it.
This time they saw the footprints of small children in the snow. They returned inside and tried to sleep.
Yeah. Sounds like a song. That's fucking. That's weird, dude. We should get the flashlight. That's weird. Do you hear that? Yeah. Do you hear that? Yeah. Sounds like a song. That's fucking weird, bro.
But someone or something woke them up. They quickly wake up when they hear singing outside of their window. They go downstairs and capture it. A strange dark figure is standing immobile on the bridge where they discovered the tracks, which after a short while flees and disappears into the forest. Number 11. The following videos from Caballero Paranormal, in order to further boost their credibility, the YouTuber and another ghost hunter visited an abandoned ruin to explore it. They broadcast the entire investigation process. Nothing remarkable occurred once they arrived at the location, other than some strange noises. Until they made the decision to carry out the ceremony, they decide to examine the area with a firmer camera and capture this. When one of them lights a fire in one of the chambers, we see something unsettling, a mysterious dark head leaning out twice.
¡Ay, güey, está parado, güey! ¡Prende la lámpara! ¡Prende la lámpara! ¡Prende la lámpara! No, sigue parado. Algo bien grande. Sí, algo parado bien grande. Sí, sí. Ah, su pinche madre. Una palabra se asma.
When a black, icy item suddenly emerges in the camera's field of view and afterwards vanishes without a trace, detectives rush to the scene but discover nobody there. Number 10. Robert Mayfield 60, a user on TikTok, published this video. He explained in a video that he posted to his Instagram that he was having trouble going to sleep because he felt like someone or something was strangely observing him. He then explains that he is alone in his house, indicating that no one is around who could be keeping an eye on him. Then, as he's strumming his guitar, Robert claims that he thinks his insomnia may be brought on by a teddy bear.
So I couldn't sleep because I felt like something was watching me. You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing and I feel like it's frickin' watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Immediately after he mentions this enigmatic teddy bear, something unexpected occurs. Of course, it's difficult to tell if the teddy bear actually has any conditions attached. The man's response to this seems to be very sincere, as he also has a fatigued appearance, indicating that the teddy bear most likely kept him up late. This makes one wonder what might have happened to Robert during that time. Number 9. Even though it sounds like a recipe for catastrophe, the owner of the channel walks out to a reputedly haunted and abandoned monastery late at night in a video that was uploaded on June 17th, 2022, to the British YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown. However, nothing could have possibly prepared this uploader for what he would soon encounter. Throughout the video, we see him visiting a variety of different sections shortly after pressing the record button, and while everything appears to be in rather terrible form, he doesn't truly witness anything particularly horrifying until around the 23-minute mark.
That's creepy, mate, like that.
when this can be seen in one of the chambers. If you look closely, you can see a shadowy figure standing in one of the rooms, even though it seems the uploader was blind to it. After sharing the footage, the YouTuber noticed a striking resemblance between this figure and the spooky nun, Valak, from the Conjuring movie series. Number 8. A TikTok account called Rubik's_Cube is maintained by a man named Rue, who frequently posts videos of himself having fun and amusing himself. Generally speaking, it's pretty unusual to witness paranormal creatures on the well-known social media app, but Rue may have actually captured one in the video below, which was uploaded to his account on April 20th, 2020. The video was shot back while Rue's house was getting some renovations. He claims he was filming at the time because he wanted to show his grandparents what improvements were being made to the property because they lived far away, and he could only show them through videos. But he claims that after watching the movies again, he discovered something really odd about one of them that completely caught him off guard.
There was something strange about it, so I took it and I uploaded it to YouTube to show my friends, and I think one of my friends maybe posted it on Reddit or something, but it didn't get any attention, you know? And this is what the house looks like today. We did renovate again.
It appears that Rue observed it during filming because as soon as Rue passed one of the doorways, you can see what appears to be a frightening ghostly apparition. That is why he performed a double take. But when he turned around, the person vanished. To show he isn't making this up, he also posted this follow-up video to his account. Number 7. On January 14th, 2019, a YouTuber going by the name of Paranormal Eidolon posted a very spooky video to their channel. As of today, it hasn't been viewed by many people. It only has 100 views and is still quite unpopular. The uploader of the video says in the description, quote, "I caught this by accident. I had to put this to my other channel and somebody picked it up. This is the raw, unedited footage. I was testing the zoom on a new camera I bought, and I didn't see this when I took the video. The problem is that after this, I became so ill that I was on the verge of passing away. I'm wondering now if what I had captured was a warning. But I didn't realize it until I went back and watched some of the old footage. I know some people won't believe this tape is authentic, but it is the raw footage, and while I believe it to be something, I can't prove it either way. The only thing is that there is no bottom half, and only what appears to be a head. So now let's examine the video closely. A terrifying Grim Reaper-like apparition can be seen standing in the field directly across from the YouTuber. As you can see in the video, it's rather scary to see something so obviously there and so close to you, even though it doesn't attempt to do you any harm in the video. One of the most interesting phrases he made in the context of the YouTube description is that he was so sick that he nearly died. We can only hope that this YouTuber's days aren't numbered. Number 6. Although we know dolls are merely inanimate objects, there's something very unsettling about these toys that makes us feel uneasy. But as this unsettling video by a TikTok user named Matthew Arias that was uploaded on TikTok demonstrates dolls aren't always as lifeless as they seem. In the opening moments of the clip, Matthew describes how he was in his room scrolling through TikTok when he heard a strange noise that prompted him to take a picture with his phone camera. We hear Matthew breathing heavily at the beginning of the film, growing more and more alarmed that the doll across from where he is laying on his bed is doing something extremely wrong. And sure enough, in a matter of seconds, this occurs. The doll in question makes a movement that causes Matthew to audibly gasp before stopping recording, perhaps out of fright Number 5. Our Haunted House. A TikTok user made a terrifying video about their home that they claim is haunted, as seen by the numerous clips they posted over time on the app, and it's quickly earned a large following on the famous social media platform. In the video, we see a man shooting something in the kitchen and living room, saying in hushed tones that it may take a second or two to realize what he's talking about, but once you see it, you're not gonna unsee it. Look for yourself. Later, a second video was shot that begins similarly. The object that we're looking at may seem obscure to us for a brief period of time, but if you stare at the screen for too long, it might cause you nightmares. The same creature with blazing yellow eyes from the first clip can be seen peering wherever the man is shooting, which is obviously not something anyone wants to watch. Unfortunately, because this video is cloaked in mystery, it's unlikely that we'll ever know what the monster is and what its intentions are. Ever since this video was first released, many TikTok users have desperately tried to come up with any kind of logical explanation as to what this bizarre creature with yellow eyes is, and whether or not it's hazardous. Number 4. The following videos are from the Paranormal Me YouTube channel, who went to the haunted woodland with a group of ghost hunters, where they were able to capture some terrifying footage.
şuradan içeri giriliyor mu? Abi Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bak. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O ne lan? Bilmiyorum net gözüküyor ama. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillah. Gördün mü? Siyah. Evet. Siyahlık var orada. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O ağacın gölgesi ya. Bir saniye. La ilahe illallah Muhammedur Resulullah. Bir saniye. Bir dakika arkadaşlar, bir saniye. Bu görüntüyü. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Neredeydi o? Neredeydi o? Bak bu net gördün değil mi? Nasıl ne kadar da kalır? İnşallah olmuş. Nereden atmıştım ben? Bozulmuyor muydu? Bakın bu da böyle.
When a mysterious black figure appears between the trees and remains motionless for a brief period of time before disappearing without a trace.
Bizim kelimetli layıklamak bir işaret var. Bize bir işaret ver. İşaret kontrol. Çalıyor mu? Kim? Ha? Buradan da ses geliyor ya. Emin oradan geldin? Abi yok. Yaşım kapıya çizildi. Anlamadın hiçbiriniz. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sen köşelere kadar falan bakalım. Abi. Ha? Bir şey tutma abi. Hiçbir şey var mı şey? Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bizim kelimetli layıklamak bir şey var. Bizim kelimetli layıklamak bir şey var. Abi.
The detectives examine the area nearby and discover a building where they happen to film something eerie. After peeping inside the fob, we discover that nobody is present, but a minute later, we spot what appears to be the same enigmatic black figure as before. Number 3. This one's from the Paranoiacs YouTube channel, and this time, he managed to record something chilling after visiting a haunted and cursed location that he's traveled to numerous times. As they were traveling down the road, they observed something by the side of the road. An eerie and terrifying figure of a woman that seemed to vanish into thin air. Once more, they were able to record something frightening, and this time was no different.
Arkadaşlar az önce gördüğünüz şu andaki görüş mesafesi de biraz kısa. Tam burada göründü az önce. Işığım gelip gidiyor, kusura bakmayın. Zaten az önce de belirttiğim gibi ışığın gelip gitmesi de hayır alamet değil ama elimdeki ışık devam ediyor. Az önce tam şuradan geçiş oldu. Tam buradan geçiş oldu.
A mysterious figure dressed in a white robe emerges on the road as they're taking pictures of the area. It stays there for a bit before disappearing, but that wasn't the end of it. A few minutes later, we witnessed the same enigmatic figure once more, before it vanishes into thin air just as it did previously. Number 2. Alberto Del Arco on YouTube shared this video after visiting the allegedly haunted building with his team and capturing it on camera.
Okay, más por acá. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Estás bien, güey? Cuidado, cabrón. ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien, güey? ¿No te lastimaste?
No.
Las piernas, güey.
Aquí. Por eso me detuve, si no hubiera caído al revés.
¿Qué te empujó o qué?
No sé.
¿Qué sentiste más bien?
Algo de ahí.
Ten cuidado, no se vaya a hundir más eso. ¿Se fue la luz aparte?
Se apagó mi luz y de repente fue algo me aventó para acá.
¿No te lastimaste? Cuidado.
Empezó el viento.
Ajá. Está cañón, ¿eh? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Una niña. ¿Fue una niña? Era una niña, güey. Creo que era una niña. Como este tamaño, ¿no? Unos 6, 7 años. De blanco. Vi que salió para allá, pero... ¿Pero para allá dónde? ¿Sí? Hola. Hola. O sea, todos lo vimos, ¿están de acuerdo?
One of the teammates, Tony, eventually falls into a hole, and soon after they start hearing the odd voices. However, what they're able to record next is a little more terrifying. Behind Alberto's back, we exit the building, we observe something unsettling, a little barrel, and a clearly identifiable, swiftly moving child figure. When the detectives saw the person, they hurried over to the location, but they were unable to locate anybody. Number 1. This video was published by the paranormal ILMN Bono YouTube channel. The YouTuber explores an abandoned factory that he's visited numerous times in the past and which always seems to be rife with fear and unidentified horrors. As soon as the uploader enters the structure, it's obvious that the location has obviously seen its better days because there's debris and rubble lying all around.
People, you hear it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna speed it up. So look here. Nothing here. I'm really scared because I really think those are people.
a bucket. It kinda sucks. Sorry. The posters. Okay. Ooh, I slipped on the thing. Okay, nothing here. Oh wait, no.
He does, however, manage to continue moving forward while trying to ignore the condition of the environment. But a few minutes into his exploration, he is astonished to hear this. All of a sudden, he manages to continue moving forward while trying his best to act as though the sounds he heard just didn't happen, despite being clearly perplexed and a little concerned. However, he only experiences another terrifying encounter a little more than a minute later. At this point, it's evident that he's becoming more and more panicked by the second, yet he manages to maintain his composure while facing the unknown horrors the building may hold. However, after entering this chamber, he discovers that there is not a single place in the building that is genuinely secure. He explores the area a little more and is met with one more unsettling surprise before eventually packing up and leaving, which in my opinion was probably his best course of action. That is going to wrap it up for today, you guys. I hope you liked the video. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what in the world are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing, and hit the notification bell. This has been The Haunter, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep it creepy.